Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome back to the Confederate Republic. This is my Confederate Nation Let's Play in the Brothers vs. Brothers mod for Empire Total War. When we left off last time, we had Union armies rapidly approaching Richmond, and because I tried this fight in the last episode and we were totally outnumbered, and the game got pretty crashy, I'm going to try and abandon Richmond and set up a defense elsewhere. Let's fall back to North Carolina. I'm going to cancel the construction of our engineer school here to get that 6,000 back, because I have a feeling Richmond's going to fall in the next turn. Down south though, let me actually destroy that dockyard because we can't build fleets in this game. And I will construct some troops down south. Oh. Confederate volunteer infantry is all we can do for now. Well, hopefully we can get back and retake Richmond quickly if the Yankees take it.
Make ready.
Out west, we're still definitely playing a game of hit and run. But things are wrapping up out in the far west, so I can probably get some of these armies heading east. It's just going to take quite a few months to get all the way east to Virginia. Is Richmond safe? It is, for now. That brings us to June of 1862. On the 30th of June, a Union gunboat appears in Tampa Bay, Florida, turns her broadside to face the town, and opens her gun ports. The gunboat then dispatches a launch carrying 20 men and a lieutenant under a flag of truce, demanding the surrender of Tampa. The Confederates refuse, and the gunboat fires. Tampa authorities are informed that shelling would commence at 6 p.m. that evening, which allowed them time to evacuate non-combatants. And the firing does commence on schedule and continues into the following afternoon. I really wish the mod, at least in this version of 3.4, the older one that I have, that it did have some of those gunboats. That would be awesome. Yeah, new town. Let's do, I'll do a coaching inn. The population's not super happy. I guess I can try lowering my taxes too. It's gonna hit my income pretty hard, but I don't want to deal with rebellions while fighting the Union. There we go. I'll recruit some regular line infantry from down south.
Make ready.
Volunteers march on up. Recruit some militia there. Some new farms. And some line infantry from Tennessee. Although, let me look. Do we have any other unique units? Well, howitzers from Louisiana. How about from Jackson? Anything good there? Oh, no. St. Louis. Yeah, I'll build some Confederate engineers and then head east with those. Speaking of heading east,
Forward. March. Yes.
now that we've captured Yankton, way out in the far west, it's time to start thinking about leaving the West. We can't yet, though. General Stewart's going to have to stay in Iowa and Minnesota until the population calms down. They were very, very friendly to the Union. I'll leave those volunteers in St. Louis. I don't want to get spread too thin. They still have a lot of armies I'm going to have to deal with, and I just don't want them punching a hole right through my lines.
Sir.
Okay, General Jackson, get right on the border here with Ohio, and then wait for replenishment to finish, and then we'll march on Lancaster again. General Lee and your army of Northern Virginia that's currently in North Carolina.
Ready for order.
I'm going to want you probably attacking this Yankee raiding party led by, who is this? General Lake, it looks like.
Yes, sir. Make ready. March.
That's a pretty solid group of volunteers here.
Sir.
Can we hit those raiders? Let's see. Yes. And they have no reinforcements, so let's try and take out this entire supporting army, and then we'll circle back around towards Richmond. I'm starting to wonder if we're ever going to make it out of winter here. It's June in game, but apparently Empire thinks it's still wintertime. Okay, got a 24-pounder howitzer and a 12-pounder. Let's set you guys up right there in a battery. And I'll put the Napoleon right here under this tree. Stonewall Brigade. Let's get you guys in a nice long line. I forgot to check to see if they had any cannons, so I'll be prepared just in case. Thin lines, all the way down. Okay, is that Irish Brigade? How about sharpshooters? There we go. Sharpshooters. Let's actually put you guys in the center. There we are. Irish Brigade and Greg's Brigade on the left. And then I think one brigade here in the back holding fire and preparing to reinforce where needed. General Lee. Up close, but behind the wall here. Confederate cavalry, you guys stay in the center. I'll put one cavalry on the far left, and let's put one on the far right as well. Okay. And it looks like we're going to have a lot of troops down to the left here. All cannons, fire on their cannons. You guys march down here and fill in the left flank. Ooh, cavalry got hit really hard there. General Lee fall back. Cavalry move out. Let's see if I can get behind their lines at their cannons. Our general caught some of that crossfire. Yep, there he goes. Losing a few of his guard. Oh yeah, there's more cavalry back here in the woods. You guys all push up. Guess it's time for canister shots. Cavalry push and charge hard. Yep, we're losing cannons here. That's a solid charge right there, though. Let's go for their general right there. Make a quick push. And then cavalry. Might as well just engage right here. It's a huge mess anyway. Oh, their general's gonna get caught.
Sound the charge!
Well, their cannons are still roaring, but I don't think they're gonna make it out of that fight as far as their general goes. And their general falls. Let's go right for the cannons. Napoleon cannon. How far can your canister shot reach? Well, not far enough. Our cavalry is really mopping up here. Let's keep hitting them hard. Scatter their cannons. Break their lines. And push at least this army out of Virginia. Time to start moving in. Fire and advance. Ooh, cannonballs skipping everywhere. Yep, their lines are getting swarmed by General Lee's cavalry. Their morale can't hold out much longer. Wow, it's just like an ocean of horses swarming their lines. Oh, my Napoleon is now doing more damage than good to my own forces. I'm gonna have him hold fire, just in case we get any more of those skipping cannonballs. Howitzers, go ahead and drop explosive shells on this last regiment, and there they break. Okay, all cannons hold fire. Let's run these guys down, make sure that they can't come back to raid Virginia again. Grim, very grim. General Lee deployed over 6,000 troops, lost 600. The Yankees deployed 2,000 and basically lost everything. Top kills. Our cavalry ranks up almost all of the top kills, and then Stonewall Brigade with 121.
Sir.
That army barely survives. Now I do need, looks like, yep, 3,000 gold to replenish that army. So let me Let me actually cancel our upgrade here at the docks. Get this new trading port going and then replenish General Lee's army. Gotta keep replenishment up before I worry about new stuff. Alright, everything's looking good there, guys.
Make ready.
How about up here, where General Longstreet is preparing to assault Philadelphia? Well, that'll be a crushing blow to the Union. Now, he does have reinforcements. Who is this? Oh, I can't actually tell. General Picard. Okay. He does have reinforcements, but they're going to have to march in. I think it's time to make a quick stab in the back here and go for Philadelphia. And here we are with another snowy battle. At least it's not snowing actively. I like these hills. Okay. I'm going to set up an artillery battery on this hill. Like so. And then one more over here. And I'm going to put a lot of my Confederate militia in a line here. And these guys don't have great morale, so I'm going to have to be careful in this fight. So I'm going to put some actual line infantry right in the center to help hold things. You guys in the back to reinforce where needed. General Longstreet, come on here in the back. And then I want basically as much of my cavalry as possible together and ready to strike wherever their reinforcements come from. Put you guys up front there. Where's my last unit of cavalry? Oh, they're stuck out in the open there. Let's fix that. As I kind of expected, a lot of the Yankees are on the right, and they're going to deploy their ordnance rifles and their Gatling guns. The reinforcements are going to come from the back here. I think I can get to some of them pretty quickly. I think it's going to be worth the push. I'm going to just throw my cavalry at them and see if I can take them out as they march in. You guys march up on the left here. Cavalry, march in. There's some cannonballs at last from our howitzers. General's bodyguard charging for my cavalry as I charge for their cannons. A very desperate move, trying to just delay me most likely. They're really determined here to defend Philadelphia. Come on, you guys are a bit tired, but just get over the hills here and get those cannons. Here come the engineers. Charge, cavalry, charge. Get their general. Line infantry are turning. Ooh, solid hits in the ranks of their infantry from our howitzers.
Sound the charge.
Hold out, men. Come on, hold out. Kill their general. Kill their cannons. Their general is dead. Charge downhill at their cannons again. A noble sacrifice from our cavalry regiments. The Union militia is now arriving to protect the cannons. I think it's all militia that's left, though. Hampton's Legion, I think it's time for you guys to break off and just get away. Fall back, men. Fall back. Let's not get engaged with all of these infantry regiments. Oh no, don't dismount. Whoops. That was the wrong button to hit. Well, Hampton's Legion is probably done for here. I hit the wrong button and they dismounted. Once again though, at least a noble sacrifice. My cavalry on the left, I want you guys working your way up through the town. What is that rifle firing at? Oh, my infantry. I may have lost my cavalry, but their cannons are dead, as is their general. Now the question remains, can I convince them to attack? They might actually outrange me on artillery, which could be a problem. It's not accurate, but it's there. Let's go ahead and form up, men. Howitzer, pack it up. Let's get you guys nice and spread out here. Yep, they're starting to get some hits. I'm gonna have to get my cannons moved up pretty quickly here. March, men, march, march, march. They almost got one of my howitzers with those bouncing cannonballs from that ordnance rifle. Howitzers deploy. Deploy, deploy, deploy. They do have a lot of infantry, and it looks like one cannon did manage to survive that attack. Got the empty dragoons of Hampton's Legion back here, just abandoned horses. General Longstreet, let's not get you quite that close. Let's pull back just a bit with you. There we go. Now we have some targets. It looks like they're gonna try and pack up though. Second general, it looks like. It's a pretty serious cavalry charge, so I'm going to have my cannons redirect some fire here. There we go. Oh man. 30 men down in one hit. Another 20 men down. Canister shot. Militia fire, 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 break the charge, break the charge. Just in time. That's canister shot cuts more of them down. They went right for the heart of my cannons there and almost got them. Oh, they're going for my cavalry back here. You guys duck back over the hill. They are scoring some hits, it looks like. Volunteer infantry, go ahead and march out this direction. Oh, right as they got hit. Almost moved them just in time, man. There we go. Got a few of the horses on their ordnance rifle right there. I'm going to attempt to flank all the way around them with my last cavalry and hit their cannons. That could possibly force them to advance with their infantry. There we go. A hit on their cannons, finally. Man, with them moving troops around so much, those howitzer shots really count. Fragments flying everywhere. A direct hit in the lines. General's bodyguard charging in right here. Let's go for the cannons and see if we can hit them before all of these units of line infantry turn around. What is their general doing? He's charging again. Going to hopefully blow right past their general, just like that. Hit them in the side. Yes. Cannons, redirect your fire just a bit. Let's not hit our own units here. Okay, cavalry, that's enough. Get out of there. Go, go, go. Now that we've sown some confusion, it's time to fall back. Well, guys, we just silenced all of their cannons at once. And as expected, they're now going to try and march out with their superior numbers to fight us. I refuse to give them a terrain advantage, though. I'm going to fall back and take the hills here. Oh, the Gatling guns have actually redeployed and turned around. Our cavalry was still on the crest of the hill, and now they're going to have to charge right into the front of the Gatling gun. 20 men down in seconds. Can we catch them before they reload those things? No. Too severe of losses. Our cavalry break and are cut to ribbons. 42 and falling. Well, that Gatling gun is going to cost us some men. Wow, no mercy for our quick strike cavalry. Well played, Union. That was a great move right there. At this point, it's just kind of a battle of attrition as I wait to see if my cannons can do enough damage to make them advance. And we're back, guys. As I feared, we did get a crash, but things are about as we left off, with our howitzers and our infantry actually advancing. I did a little better on the artillery attack, and I still have most of Hampton's Legion still alive, but the Union is trying to chase them down pretty aggressively here on the right flank. We also have a lot of militia in the woods. Let me pull my lines back just a bit. There goes their cavalry. And I'm trying to get their ordnance rifle here that's able to hit my lines from really, really far away. Here we go. This might be the push. Oh, and my cavalry got stuck on the left here, and they still haven't done anything yet. Unlike before, where I was able to hit their artillery from the back. Ooh, I am worried about those Gatling guns. Go ahead and fire on them. Infantry, let's actually form back this way. Use those logs as cover. And the Gatling guns are firing. Thankfully, my artillery is hitting them just a bit. Alright, horse, time to move. Hampton's Legion. Get a move on. They've got more artillery and reinforcements coming in here. We have a tough fight ahead of us for sure. Okay, yeah, that Gatling gun is not good. All artillery, focus fire on the Gatling gun. All artillery. Oh, these guys got stuck out in the open. Fall back, fall back. Artillery, push for the Gatling guns with everything that you have. Hampton's Legion, what are you up to? Go after their cannons as well. I know you guys are tired. Okay, the Gatling guns are falling. Let's go for the ordnance rifles next. Howitzers fire on the infantry that are the closest here. Hopefully that will wrap up the artillery. Pretty intense firefight all the way down our lines here. What a mess. Thankfully we got behind these log fortifications just in time. That's right, fall back. Tons of artillery landing right there. Cavalry, I know you're tired. Hit the militia. Well, our lines are breaking a bit here in the center. I should probably reorganize those just slightly, although the hole does allow for some canister shot. Okay, yeah, let's shift lines just a bit. Hold it together, men. Hold it together. Canister shot. Get ready to fire. Yeah, these poor militia were not quite prepared for this fight. Referring to my own troops here. It's a nasty one. Got some militia off to the side here. Okay, all troops, let's just reform lines along the road here. Cavalry, I want you guys to hit the militia over here and try and get them to break as quickly as possible. All howitzers, prepare to fire on the troops remaining on the right flank. And there are a lot of them. Man, even with just militia, that's a huge body of troops. Hampton's Legion is broken at last. Charge, men, charge. Those walls aren't super useful anymore. You guys reform up. Howitzers switch to canister shot. And thankfully the militia has broken here on the left flank as our infantry and cavalry catch them in the forest. Still a lot of fighting happening here on the right though. Ah, man. Hold, militia. Hold. Let the artillery do some work. Just hold. Cavalry, let's go ahead and walk you back to the center of the fight. Infantry, don't bother with the chase. We just want Philadelphia. Not going for mass casualties for this one. Steady, men. Steady. Hold that line. Hold it. Gee, infantry, shift right. Let's use the barricades. Ooh. Howitzer fire from the back of the Union lines. Where are you? Oh, I see you guys. I'm sorry, cavalry. I gotta ask you to go way back around again. A Yankee charge? Is that what's happening right now? That broke off. Either way. Oh man, they're right in front of my lines here. Stop them, men. Stop them. Oh, yeah. Hand-to-hand combat here on the left. Confederate militia, seal up that gap. Seal it up. Form up, men. Fire on that unit. They are advancing on our cannons, guys. Hand-to-hand combat, shift. Charge in, men. I want those howitzers dead. Militia's breaking. This might be our Gettysburg. Just insane amounts of losses, guys. Maybe I can at least catch their general and kill him. Militia, fire. And their general should go down any second now. And down he goes. Our howitzer is shattered and falling back. But their lines are breaking at last. Cannon, turn and fire on the Union volunteer infantry. Men, form up to protect those cannons. Well, shooting them in the back appears to be working. Howitzers in the back are dead. Cannons are firing canister shot at point-blank range, and they've broken. Is this the end? Wait. One unit of militia. There we go. Let's take that victory and run with it, guys. That was way too close. Wow, what a fight. I am going to skip stats just so I can quick save quickly here as we take Philadelphia. Whew. Okay, no crashes. A quick save complete. I'm going to actually dismantle every structure in Philadelphia to hurt their war machine. From here, though, I'm going to be stuck in the peninsula. Man, no money for replenishment. Taxes are going to have to go back up. Because all I can do up here is just hide and hope for the best. Let me go ahead and end my turn here. And let's see how the USA responds. I got a feeling that Richmond is in trouble. Well, they raided some farmland. We have some construction. City besieged. Richmond, as I expected.
Sir.
We really can't do much about that.
Waiting for your orders.
General Lee is having to regroup in Southwest Virginia. Workers on strike in Pennsylvania. And it looks like my available money went way down. Not sure what happened there. I actually don't have enough money to replenish this army here in Philadelphia completely.
Any further orders?
I am going to abandon it. This brings us to July of 1862. U.S. Congress passes excise taxes on many items, including tobacco. It's a result of the Union Army's increasing debt during the war and the federal government's need for additional revenue. The tax on tobacco actually remains after the war. Okay, all units that have been recruited.
Men, sir.
Rally the men. To Richmond we go.
Onward. Out.
Looks like another nasty fight brewing here in Ohio. Man. Is Yankton secure yet?
More orders?
No, they are quite unhappy.
At the ready. Citizens, march! Ready for orders.
That should be more than enough cannons. That's more cavalry coming though. Should top that army off nicely, but our armies are completely bogged down with basically police duty there in the west. Whereas here in the east, our capital is under siege.